In this lesson, I'll present 6 formulas that deal with the net work applied to an object and the variables associated with that net work. The first formula is the common definition of net work. Net work is equal to the product of net force times distance. Now this formula tells us that net work requires a net force and net work results in a displacement. The second formula, also known as the work kinetic energy formula, work net is equal to the change in kinetic energy. And that tells us that work net causes a change in kinetic energy, and we can also say that net work causes a change in velocity. Now the third basic formula, I call that the MAD formula, tells us that the net work causes acceleration and it results in a displacement. Now we can take these formulas and combine them, relate them to one another. So if we take the first formula and combine it with the second formula, we see that the change in kinetic energy is also equal to the product of net force times d. We can also take the second formula, combine it with the third one, and that tells us that the change in kinetic energy is equal to the product of mass, acceleration, and displacement. And finally, we can take the first and third formulas and equate them to one another, and what you'll see is that displacement drops out and we're left with Newton's second law, force net is equal to the product of mass times acceleration, which brings everything back full circle.